Now, when I say about a week for me at this job was about 4 days. And the first day was only about 3 hours long. I would come in, do 2 lessons, and then go home. I would literally have 2 lessons that were 20 minutes each. So I'm teaching a total of 40 minutes, but then I would have to be there from a certain time to a certain time. And they would call that prep time for the week. Yes, I would not get prep time every day. I would just get it this one time in the week. So for this one day, I would have to prep for my entire week. So I mean, yeah, it's doable, but you would need time to get ready before each class, right? Yeah, that never happened. Every single time I had a lesson during the other 3 days, which I did have full days, and that is days where I'm with the kids 100% of the time. From the time that I get there, 8:30, to the time that I leave, which is 6. So from 8:30 to 6, I'm with the kids. I'm eating lunch with the kids. That was my break, and that was my day for 3 days. So at first, I was like, okay, well, this kind of sucks, but it's only 3 days. How bad could it be? Then I walk in one day and I see one of my coworkers jotting this big list of stuff down on the paper. I didn't really give a shit because, I mean, and maybe it was I thought it was like stuff that he was working on. So I went in one day and I got all my stuff. I was getting ready to go to my class, and he's like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? I heard yesterday that you were putting on like a 20-minute lesson of you just reading books for 20 minutes. And that's not really good for the kids because they get so antsy. And I immediately had to stop them because my lesson's not like that. And I personally love to have the kids up and singing and dancing. I'm a dancer. I love to dance. So I always have my kids dancing. Turns out that the manager randomly just said that she didn't like my lessons anymore. Mind you, I did not skip anything in the story. She never came to my class. She watched me one time in the interview, and that was it. So let's just say I was a little hot. So I had to be rude to the guy, and I balled up the paper and threw it in the trash right in front of him, and looked at the manager as I was doing it and walked to my class with a smile on my face because that was the best I could do. I mean, I wish I could do something else. I mean, hindsight's 2020. I probably could have did something a lot more G, but whatever, it's all good. After about a couple months of working there, they decided to send me to training. Yes, after about 2 or 3 months of working there. And then they decided to send me on training. And the training was about a 3-day long training. So that was interesting also. Should have been a flag in my head being like, whoa, what the hell is going on here? But, you know, you're ignorant of it and you just let it happen because you don't know what's happening. I go to the first day of this training and it's awesome. It was with this new system of teaching called GrapeSeed. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's kind of popular in Japan now, but I hear it's a lot more popular around the world. Interesting curriculum, but I won't get into that in this video. But anyways, so the first day of training was great. I met a lot of great dudes that I still talk to this day. Second day of training, also very dope. Third day of training, got this nice certificate saying that I completed the foundational training to teach this curriculum. Specifically, the level 1 book of this curriculum. I could teach the foundational stuff of English, of how they wanted to teach English in this curriculum. So whatever I don't want to get into too much detail because it's going to be a waste of time, but I got the basics of how to teach this new system, which was great because when I got the level 1 certificate. I'm like, this is dope. This can really help me teach these babies because I've never actually taught babies before. I go to my kindergarten and I'm teaching level 12. I shit you not. Teaching level 12. I didn't even know what I was looking at these, because we had these big, huge flashcards. Normally, like a flashcard would probably be about this big. The flashcards that they had for this level 12 stuff was like triple the size of it. It was like huge. And like, it was like I had to like, when I was doing the flashcards, and I didn't know what I was doing with it. So when I asked for help, the answer was, you'll be fine. Needless to say, I was very, very irritated from here on out every single day. I would come in and be like, look, I have no idea what I'm gonna do for this thing. And I just basically put them in front of a video, let them watch the video, and then talk to them for another 30 minutes after that. That was my lessons after that, because I had no idea what I was teaching at all. So, needless to say, I had my first meeting with the principal and my manager.